What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the show. This is AOR. Well, we are back on Icarus. This is going to be like a Sunday stream. It's going to be very casual. Please don't mistake this for like the one life challenge. This is not that. So if you're looking for the like super intense, crazy survival challenge, this is definitely not it. Tonight we're keeping it pretty simple. We're going to be going to build some things. We're definitely going to hunt some things. Most likely going to go fishing. That's bound to happen. And just kind of see where the night takes us. So if you're just getting here, feel free to grab a drink, settle in, grab that favorite snack of yours, and hang out for a while. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to be dropping down onto Olympus on hard mode. I've got some goodies with me, as you can see here. I've got a pre-filled canteen of water, empty oxygen tank, just some basic tools, the bow, of course. And then I'm going to bring some explosive ballistic arrows, as well as the boomstick shotgun, and a couple boxes of shells, because things may get spicy. But, it's Olympus, so I'm preparing for sandworms and boss fights, but I'm hoping to just kind of relax. It's Sunday after all, so I'm going to go ahead and confirm loadout, and we're going to drop in our usual spot. I'm going to set this to private so no one hops in and mistakes this for like just casual gameplay. I've got a few homies online right now. I'm hoping I might be getting joined by a prospector later. We shall see. It's too late to know, so it's too early to say. I'm gonna be drinking from this Pina Colada Rockstar as we crash land onto Earth. Kind of been flirting with the idea of doing like a watch me play Icarus while you fall asleep series. The resounding amount of comments from you guys, you seem to love to point out that my voice helps you fall asleep, which I take as a compliment. I think it's meant as a compliment. And then
First things first.
the cult following
If you want to complete missions
makes
for the
me
UVA,
super
you'll need to
proud,
craft
so
a
thank you.
short-range radio. Plenty of folks need help, and factions pay well for prospectors that offer their time. Up to you. Stay safe.
I'm gonna organize my inventory space here a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna bump these down. Keep the shotgun up close. Open up these shotgun shells. Go ahead, load up my shotgun here. So now that I'm down on the ground, I'm just gonna kind of start grabbing some resources here. Figured I'd get myself like a temporary armor to wear. Grab some wood, some stone. I'm probably gonna craft up just a couple of stone arrows here just to get us started. And then once I can get my hands on some bones, I'm gonna make those bone arrows. Those kind of seem to be pretty reliable, my go-to at least. And I've got the ballistic arrows in case we get a little spicy out here. Yeah, I've been kind of flirting with that idea, like I said, of like the watch me while you fall asleep series. Where I do my damnedest to make sure I don't get too loud. I feel like I do a pretty good job. There are definitely times where I get scared, so admittedly it's kind of hard to control that, because those are genuine reactions. That should be a good amount of fiber. Let's go ahead and start crafting up some just useful inventory items here. Some armor. Let's do some bandages, of course. I like 3 as a starting number. It's always good. And then I'm going to probably throw together, like I said, just a few of these arrows just to get us going. Let's see, what else do we need? I'll go for the splint. Never hurts to have some extra meds on hand. And then let's just kind of organize this a little bit. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm gonna need to grab some oxide so I can breathe on planet. Start grabbing some coffee now in case we decide to go up into Arctic zone. Yeah, the world's our oyster, ladies and gentlemen. I'm literally just running around, and I figured I'd stream, you know? I'm gonna be playing anyway. I did take the bike out for a spin this morning. God, it was such a beautiful day. Went to a random park. There was someone in there playing a... I might have this wrong, but I could have swore, if I remember my elementary school teacher that taught music, I want to say I was looking at someone playing an accordion. I don't know if that's a real thing. Like, I was stuck in kind of a trance. I was like, is this real life? Is this guy, like, really chilling by a pond playing an accordion? It was epic. No, it was awesome. So I just pulled the bike over, hopped out, sat in the sun, listened to an accordion play. And, I don't know, just kind of watched, like, the young families come walking through, old couples come stumbling through. It was a really good time. And I don't mean any, like, disrespect when I say that. It was just, like, this is just life, you know? It was nice. It's nice to just kind of be outside, take it all in. Okay, I'm going to toss this oxide in so I don't die. I've got some extra on hand as well. I was kind of thinking I would just throw a small, and I do mean small, temporary base here on the island. And then probably tear it down so I have like a mobile base with me. And then if I was a smart person, I'd probably get myself the ability to call in like a couple of drop pods full of gear. But for that, I would need to raid a cave. How much inventory space do I have? I could probably drop some of these sticks, to be honest. I'm gonna keep the fiber, though. Most of it, anyway. And then I'm gonna probably throw together just a campfire ring. I wonder if I can take this guy out. No, I have one arrow left. I'm gonna use it on this wolf that's over here chilling. Don't fall in, please. And he fell in. Okay, we're going for a swim. I'm gonna need fiber, fur, leather, basic crafting things. We got some bones now. I'm stuck. I'm gonna need to crawl up right here. I'm gonna throw this down. Just kind of get some food on there real quick. Let's do the sticks. We'll need the charcoal anyway. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good with that. For those of you joining me, I just want to say thank you. This is a live stream. Again, this isn't to be confused with the One Knife Life Challenge stream. This is just like a Sunday afternoon stream. I figured I'd be playing anyway, so might as well roll the camera. I do want to get a couple of things built. So for that, I might just do like a small... Let's do like a 8x8. It's kind of my go-to small structure just to get things kind of put together in a small confined space. Is it wood? Is wood the problem? Let's clear queue. Let's do an even smaller one. I literally just needed to be able to craft a few items. And then is there any sulfur on this little island here? Oh, thank goodness. That is nice. I'm gonna need that. Charge up my tank here. And then we should be good for like a long time. Like, I don't think we'll have to worry about oxygen for a minute. I'll put a door there. Let's just do that, and then we'll do one above us. Perfect. And then I'll even add like a adorable little outdoor patio. How about that? Do some fishing right there off the dock. That looks nice, huh? Okay, let's go ahead and get this door up. I think I want to open that way. That. And then a torch would be good because we are sitting alone in the dark. There we go. Okay, I've got my torch on so you guys can see. You know what? I will do a window. We might as well. There you go. That way you guys have something to keep you interested. It's not much of a view, is it? Oh well. You can look at the rocks. And whatever that is walking over there. Pronghorn, maybe? Anyway. Okay, so this is what I need. I need the oxide dissolver. I was thinking I'd make an extra water container just to have it. But, honestly, I don't really think I need very much right now. I definitely need this guy. I just need to charge up my tank. I run around on planet without dying. Okay, so let's go ahead and toss that in. And then let's toss the tank in, get some sulfur in there to charge it up. And then I'm just gonna kind of let that do its thing for a bit. Perfect. And yeah, I'm gonna check on food because I want food with us. Not have to worry about food for the short term. And then I'm gonna take this guy, craft me a portable basic water purifier. Oh, I need stone, huh? I'll just run around and grab some. There's tons of it out here. We got quite a few berries, so that'll be nice too. A little bit of diversity in our food preps. Oh, not what I meant to do. Can I turn back on? I think you have to... There we go. It gets a little picky sometimes. I'm gonna do 12. That should be good. Okay, I'm gonna let that finish cooking. Make sure this is still going. And I'm gonna run over and raid that cave real quick. I feel like if I can just get a few items down, just like portable items, I'll kind of free up our abilities to just stay kind of mobile. We don't really need to like hunker down and build an extravagant base. I really just want to run around, explore, hunt, fish. Ooh, speaking of hunting, I wonder if I can grab that deer. This is my last arrow, I think. Yep, my last stone arrow. Gosh, he's moving. Kind of close this distance a little bit. There we go. Got him. Oh, I thought I was gonna drink the water there for a second. I'm really glad I didn't. Okay. I guess I could take the food. We definitely don't need it, but I'll have it. Got my arrow back. I'm gonna go ahead and craft some of those bone arrows now. We seem to have enough to at least get us going, and then I'll destroy that arrow. Pull out our bone arrows, and then I'll open up these as well. Okay, feeling pretty good about what we have on hand. Toss that in. Got some raw food here. I'm not sure how much coffee we need, but I figure something is better than nothing. And I don't even know if I'll make the basic water purifier. Like, I guess I'll make it, but I'm gonna be so mobile that I don't even know how often I'll be using it. Get some rope going from that leather we just grabbed. Yeah, because if we end up in an Arctic area, I definitely want to have that coffee on hand. It kind of helps us stay warm. I feel like you just slowly decay, just taking damage out there. Is this the mountain, or is it like more this way? I think it's more this way. Oh, there's coffee. Sweet. Okay, I think this is it. There's got to be a cave. Yeah, there it is. I see it. Sweet. Get my light back on. Got my bone arrows. Hello? Oh, right here. One back there. Ooh, exotics. Gosh, I've been playing Outpost so much lately, I forgot what exotics look like. It's actually kind of hilarious, I think, anyway. I'm not sure what the benefit of the worm skill would be on me right now. I know where to find it if we need it. Gosh, I really want to grab these exotics. This is poor planning on my part because I don't have a backpack, but I'm just going to go ahead and grab it. I'll never say no to exotics. I spend so much money in the orbital exchange system. It's not even funny. Grab this copper. Copper's always good. We're going to need it to make that orbital exchange interface. And the same goes for the iron. I'll probably grab a couple nodes, maybe even three of iron. And then we'll call it good. Get out of this cave so these worms can have it back. There we go. And we leveled up. I only have 349 blueprint points to spend. That's what happens when you play Skyrim. Oh my gosh, Skyrim. Icarus, excuse me. My buddy Luke and I were just talking about playing Skyrim. Apparently there's like this new Wabbajack mod. It's like a... Think of it as like an application. You download a wish list, if you will, of mods you want to play. So your mod list. And then it'll just kind of gen it all up, spin it up, and it uses Skyrim as like the base game. Anyway, it sounds super interesting. Thousands of hours in Skyrim, so it's like my favorite game of all time, probably. I am gonna toss this in. Let's go. Okay, that should be nearly done. There's some room left. You know, there's oxide out here too. I could just grab this, top it off. I didn't think it was gonna need that much, to be honest. Definitely needs a lot more than I thought. Okay, so that'll be damn near done. Oh, we don't have enough stone. Yeah, we would need that stone furnace. Let's look at walls. I can do... So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. If I'm not absolutely crazy, I think it's going to require 4. And then another wolf right here. Let's go ahead, gut this guy out. Yeah, as far as like hunting games go, I feel like this one definitely makes the conversation for me a lot. I just feel like it's too satisfying not to make that list. That's just my personal opinion, though. Red Dead Redemption 2 definitely makes that list. Skyrim, of course, makes that list. Oddly enough, I feel like a lot of the hunting, like designated or dedicated hunting games, they're actually not that satisfying to play. You're welcome to hop in the comments and change my mind, but probably going to stand by that one for a long time. So it would be smart if I popped out the comments in case anyone starts talking trash. I want to be able to reply to that. Let's open that up real quick. See if I can pull that up. Let's go. There we go. Make sure to mute that so I don't have to hear myself. Make sure to mute that so I don't have to hear myself. Mute. There we go. And then pop this out. Pop out chat. There we go. Sweet. Alright, so I've got the chat popped open in case anyone decides to talk on some trash. Or hang out, ask questions, that type of thing too. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so I really want to hang on to these because I don't want to lose those. Probably toss this on the fire. Grab some food. Okay. And then I want my tank. Oh. Oh, a storm already? That was fast. Tier 3. Well, it's a good thing I'm not emotionally attached to this base or anything. This is a really bad time to be messing with base stuff. That needs to be a doorway. Quickly put that door on. And then we need 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. We don't have enough wood. Just in time for that storm too, which is awesome. Personally, like to you. Okay, please don't destroy everything in there. There we go. This is supposed to be a calm and relaxing stream. Okay. There we go. That wasn't so bad, was it? I'm gonna move this kind of back in this corner here. I think this would be a good spot for it. And then furnace right there. I feel like that would fit. And for that, we need hundo. Maybe it's 80. I think it's 80. Yeah, it is 80. I'll make sure to go grab that stuff real quick. Okay. The storm is super loud, so I apologize if you guys have trouble hearing me or it's just my audio. I might actually, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 would probably be good. Let's do that. I'm gonna extend out that patio again. Kind of like the idea of having that there. Okay, so with that, we should be good to craft the furnace. I'll get that going. Toss in all this stuff. Probably do. Do iron, and then we'll do copper, iron in that order. Just toss that full stack on. My fire's out there. I might bring it in. Probably put it there in that corner. Seems like a good corner for it. Sweet. As my base is completely falling apart in the storm. Yeah, we're not going to be staying here very long, to be honest. This is literally just to get a couple of essential items built. Once we get that orbital exchange interface, I feel like this is going to be an unpopular opinion. But I feel like once you craft that orbital exchange interface, you've kind of won the game. Like, you could just run around farming exotics, which is like one of my favorite things to do. I just think it's fun. And get all that into the drop pod, send it back up, and then you can spend buco bucks on like literally anything you need. All the gear I brought down, that's exactly how I farm for exotics, for basically my fun money to pay for all the fun stuff to just run around and play the game. So wow, these rock stars are really good. I feel like pina colada is not a bad flavor. I also thought it was funny, this one has less calories, less sugar than the strawberry equivalent. Strawberry was like crack for me for a very long time. I could not put that down. But this pina colada's won my heart, I'll tell you that. Okay, how are we doing over here? Let's swap for a little bit, because we definitely don't need much more than that at the moment. Get some of that copper going. And then, so like I'm looking at some of this stuff. I think it would be nice to have like a bit more storage, so I'll probably craft like a couple of these small pouches to kind of just keep on hand. But aside from that, I don't think we'll need much. I might do a fishing bench. I think it'd be nice to have a decent fishing pole. That's like one thing, like I'm sure the devs aren't watching this, but one thing I wish they would hear me say is like, I want to be able to buy a fishing rod in the orbital exchange interface, because there are times where I just want to jump into a world, go fishing real quick, hop out, and delete that world. Like, I know that might sound crazy, but with the latest updates they've had to the game when it comes to fishing, I feel like they've done a really good job just providing some good diversity there. So I'm all for it. I think it's fun. Okay, so the one that I'm thinking of is this guy right here. Needs nails. Huh. That's crazy. Storm's damn near done. We're about to be able to ring around. We're like so close. Okay. So I could do this leather backpack. I might just buy myself a bag. Yeah, because the bag comes with buffs, but I do want a small pouch. So for that, I'm going to need the anvil, which is 40. I bet we have enough. And then that fishing bench requires copper nails anyway, so yeah, we're going to need to... So right there's the orbital exchange interface. And then we don't need any more iron. We just need... Oh, excuse me, we don't need any more copper. We just need iron at this point, so I'll go ahead and toss this back inside here. I'll grab that orbital exchange interface, and then I'll put it over here. Yeah, if you craft one of these, you literally just grab whatever you think you need. Like for me, I'm going to go backpack. I'm going to grab this adventure backpack, and then go back to my loadout, drop that in there, drop down more ammo, because why not? I can bring myself a shovel, a sickle. Let's do the nice sickle, though, the one that gives you the seeds, the Icarus. And then, what else? We could do... I think I have one of these. We could do advanced deep mining ore scanner. I'm trying to think. We could do more explosive ballistic arrows if you want. Let's see. Extraction. You could get these super handy. You just scan, run around, find yourself deep ore deposits of exotics, mine that, and toss it back up in space. You could even buy your own resources from here if you wanted to. I think I'll just take... Man, that's tricky. Let's go furnace, fire, dissolver, and I bet that's all we'll need. Like, we could bring down the cot that I have, but we really don't need it. Yeah, let's just do with that. We could also get, there's a pretty rad backpack I've been eyeing out lately. So if you don't know, the Explorer backpack, the reason I like it is it gives you additional stamina, but it also gives you a buff for movement speed, stamina regeneration, reduces your perceived threat. It gives you additional slots, of course, because it is a backpack, and then it subtracts 25% stamina for all consumed actions. So like swinging an axe, jumping, that type of thing. But there's also one that I've been looking at in the workshop that I haven't even used yet. Backpacks. This guy here. The solar backpack. So all it does is it gives you 6 inventory slots, as any backpack would, but then it charges whatever battery-powered items you have in your inventory. So I was thinking, like, if I just use the flashlight as my light source, it would just recharge all the time anyway, because I'm running this backpack. So I was kind of flirting with that idea too. I don't know, it sounds kind of rad. I haven't tested it yet. I don't know how good or effective it is, and I'd like to. I think that'd be kind of rad. But otherwise, I don't think we really need anything else. So I'm going to go ahead and just request all that down, pick this back up, toss it back in my inventory. And by now, we should have more than enough exotics to send back up. And then we should have the iron done smelting as well to help us build that anvil. Oh, we need 5 more. We got it. Yeah, we'll be alright. Okay, so it went somewhere this way direction. Oh, there it is. Yeah, let's move some of this stuff out of the way here. Okay. So let's toss in all the exotics. Bring all this stuff back. Drop that down. Consume. Add that to inventory. Can I wear this? I don't think I can. There we go. Now I got heaps of room. 31 exotics received and delivered. Oh, I missed. Can I even get up here? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think this would be a pretty rad spot to just dangle, get the rod out. How's the food doing, by the way? Not too bad. Let's just knock out mortar and pestle, because we definitely don't need to hang on to this anymore. We've got the water filtration, got a furnace to go, campfire to go, orbital exchange interface. We got foods. Let's go ahead and eat those. Coffee things. Ammo galore. I'll hang on to the partial stack of sulfur. And then we've got the oxide dissolver as well. I think we are set, dude. I don't think we're gonna need anything for a long time. That's kind of crazy. Okay. Let's go ahead and deploy that. I could make gunpowder. Definitely don't need it. I don't think I need any of that. Okay, this is done. We definitely have enough for the anvil. And then we'll basically craft iron and copper nails. And then I want to say that that's really all we'll need. So let's go ahead and put this right here. Can I turn it? Will it let me turn it? Perfect. Let's just do 3 and 3 of each iron and copper nails. So I don't have a hammer. I don't know that we'll really need one, to be honest. I do think the taxidermy knife would be rad. But again, that's just a thing we don't need. We got 4 extra iron ingot. And we've got everything we'll need. So I'd say we're good. Let's go ahead. Small pouch. I could make a better armor. I could also just call one down. So in here, I'm going to put the fish scanner, the mine ore scanner. I'm going to drop my campfire in there, my furnace in there, orbital exchange interface in there, as well as the oxide dissolver. And that will free up inventory space very nicely for us. And then I'll just kind of keep some things on hand that I think we may or may not need. Then after that, I mean, it's just extra. We don't really need this stuff. So I'm gonna knock out probably 3 more of each. In case where we're going is gonna require nails for any reason. I want to make 1 more of these. Will it let me? Leather. Alright. Let's see if we can grab... This guy's on a full sprint. Got him. Shot him through the bush. There we go. Okay. So just like last time, I did not miss. That's nice. Okay, and this stuff is pretty close to being done too. I guess we could have made a salting station and just salted our food so it lasts longer, but not really too worried about that. I'll just make sure to eat it whenever we need it. Okay, so I thought it'd be nice to just have one more pouch, and we would just use that to store any other miscellaneous items we have. So things like, where did that rope go? I might have used it. But nails, iron, copper, filter, oxide, sulfur. Oh, not enough room. I'll pull the filter back out. I'm probably going to ditch that at the next available time. Let's clean up this inventory a little bit. And just max that out. I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like we could, you know, easily move on from here and not have to worry about anything. This thing is incredibly hard to make. It is very expensive. It's also very heavy. So I'm probably just going to hang on to it in my inventory for the time being. Yeah, I think I am. Okay, food. Let's just top off on whatever is already made, and then we can hit the road. Let's go ahead and sleep. Bring on daytime. Did I not bring down the sickle? I thought I did. I must not have. Oh well, we don't really need it. And just like that, it is daytime. Is there anything else I need to make while I'm here? I would have really liked the fishing bench. Let's just do the fishing bench. Wait, another storm? That was fast. Yeah, let's just do the fishing bench. Honestly, we're already here. I just want like a decent-ish pole, other than like the stick one you can make right in your inventory. It's not bad, it's just, it's also not great either. We honestly don't need very much of this. I'll just stash whatever's left in there. There's a good chance that this base will be gone by the time we get back, but oh, I got everything I needed. Like, we don't need this. I'm gonna pick this up. Toss it into here. Where'd you go? Right here. And one more rope. And then those nails. Okay, that should be it. If I'm not mistaken, does this have to be placed outside or can I place it here? Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. So the refined wood obviously requires a carpentry bench, and I think that's like 120 copper nails. I've got enough to make a tackle box, the wood fishing rod, and I bet you we could probably knock out a couple of lures, like freshwater lures. That sounds fun. Let me just see. Here, let's do some rope, because I'm sure we'll need it. Can we do any epoxy? We would need tree sap. Let's just toss some basic supplies in here. Okay. So I've got the rope. We just need epoxy. I think it calls for 4, right? Let me double check that. Oh, it's 2. That's fine. And then this is going to require tree sap, which we have that for sure. And then it calls for iron nails. So even though this is a saltwater lure, I'm going to go ahead and craft it. This is also a saltwater lure. So I want the freshwater lure. I want both of these. Craft. Craft. And then I'm going to toss this guy down right here. Put my lures in. I'll probably start with the wolf lure, to be honest. And then we'll go to whatever next... Whatever feels right, I suppose, would be good. Let's do... wooden fishing rod. I guess we could try the fiber lure too. Let's do that one. Feel like that would be a good one to start with now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty happy with that. Most of this stuff is going to get absolutely eviscerated by the next storm that rolls through. Let's go ahead and equip that lure. Fiber lure. There we go. And then I'm thinking we could probably just bounce out of here. Grab my nails back. Iron. Nails. Okay. We got some epoxy left. I can just toss that in there, to be honest. I wonder... I wanted to check something real quick. Just because I'm genuinely curious. Could I make a different colored... No, because we don't have leather. Still not enough. By like one? Are you... We're missing one leather. No, it's not worth it. I shouldn't put it back. Never mind. Okay. So, we are in the middle of a tier 2 storm. It's about to pass though, so here in a little bit we should be able to just dip out. I'm going to place this here. Go ahead and top this with some charcoal, as that's the fuel required to filter water, and then I'll just top off whatever comes out of it. Tank's looking good, full tank. Gosh, the thing is so heavy. 20 kilos. Yeah, it'd be nice to get rid of it, but we'll just hang on to it for now. I can't craft any more bone arrows, right? Nope. Okay. Alright, we got medical supplies, guys. We got tools. We got the boomstick. We got the bow. Fishing rod now. We've got a shovel, which you never know when you'll need that. Probably handy. Never know when we have to get rid of a couple bodies. I've got some fishing supplies, as well as that new fishing pole. So, yeah, we could probably just... GTFO. Just bounce. We are good. We got a ton of supplies on us as well. So we are ready for an adventure. Yeah, we got tier 5 storm coming up on the 3-day forecast, which doesn't surprise me at all. So I'm kind of thinking of heading south-southwest on the map. Figured we could kind of start in here, maybe meander up our way through here, get into a boss fight, go fishing in this little oasis right here, maybe end up in the Riverlands, and look at putting up a awesome base over there. But yeah, that's kind of my game plan. Hopefully that's okay with you guys. I'll just drop a pin kind of that way direction. Yeah, I don't know. I like the idea of them adding a bunch of new species that you can visually see to the water now. I thought that that was pretty cool. I don't want to dangle right here. This rod looks ridiculous. I mean, it really looks like I hand carved that. It's awesome. I love it so much. I'm not sure what kind of species I'll pull out of here, but I do have the fish scanner. If I was smart, I would have made a medical satchel and just dumped a bunch of medical supplies in it. A pearl perch, 31% quality. That's cool. Kind of looks like a carp. Huh. Grab a quick little screenshot of that. I would say that's average. I wouldn't say it's small. I don't know, ladies. What do you think? That looks good. We can probably convert that to chunks. See, it's weird because it doesn't tell you this, right? It just says a pile of roughly diced fish plus 15 food when consumed. But I feel like I have a distinct memory of seeing other raw meats tell you whether or not you would get sick if you ate it. But like, you can absolutely get sick from eating raw fish in the game. So yeah, kind of a FYI public service announcement. If you didn't know, now you know. So we can eat that. And now we have 4 food buffs, bringing our total health to 998, and our sprint bar looks really good. I love that. Yeah, if I was smart, I would have grabbed like a better armor set. And that sickle I was telling you guys about. Let's just look at that real quick. Armors. Should I do this one? Or this one? Cold resistance, heat resistance. 30-30. 30-30. This one does fall damage. This one does tame stuff. So yeah, I'll probably just drop down this kind of light blue looking armor set here. And there's that sickle that I thought I dropped to myself. I guess I didn't drop it. I mean, I obviously didn't, so. Put that back away. And then I'll just drop all this. We'll be naked for just a little bit. Children of the Corn. Oh, I just ran into this thing. Okay. Let's go ahead and just toss all that on. Now we're good. We don't have to worry for a long while. Oh, I think that wolf just aggroed on me. Yep. Ow. There we go. Okay. Making my way down south. I'm gonna kind of keep an eye out for a couple species. The only ones we really have to worry about are bears, I feel like. Boss fights, of course, but I don't know. Besides fighting that sandworm, I don't know if we... Is there anything close by? I mean, there's this. I wouldn't really say that that's close, is it? Not really. Like, we could make a wolf armor set. I don't know. They need to... I guess we are going to pass him. Yeah. It's on the way. We'll do it. I was going to say, they need to kind of incentivize a little bit more, like, some of the things you get from fighting bosses in the world. Because if you don't have, like, a way to store that stuff, you can't really, like, stash it. You basically have to carry it on a hand and hope you run into another boss fight to get enough materials to, like, craft an entire armor set. It's definitely a labor of love. Like, if you wanted to do that, you would have to make that your thing for a little bit, which, look, if you guys want to see me do that, I'm happy to do it. But for now, at least, I'm pretty happy with what I have on hand. And I have, you know, quite a bit on hand, so gonna go ahead and make my way down towards this waypoint here that I set up for myself. I do want some... Can I craft the seed pouch? I'm gonna swap a couple of items from here. I'm gonna lose the shovel for a second, because I want to grab... I'm seeing some really useful things, like the pumpkin, the soybean. The soybean's nice because if you don't want a cow brought down, if you don't want to pay for a cow, the only way to make milk here on planet is with those soybean seeds, so keep that in mind. And then I saw the berries. I saw the pumpkin. Let's do lily. Lily's always good. Lots of medical supplies. And we should probably grab some reeds before we disappear. No, we'll find some in the Riverlands. Watermelon would have been nice. I do like me some watermelon. I'll grab some coffee seeds. We already got the lily. I think that's... Oh, there's carrots. There we go. Grab a couple of them. Yeah. Maybe another soybean. I think that will be good. I think we're good. I'll go ahead and drop all this stuff now. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Let's rock and roll. Oh, no, no, sorry. No. Okay, cool. Okay, so from here, we're going to kind of shoot straight down for this like narrow stretch here at J14 and make our way up towards that boss fight. Probably just crank out the boomstick for that one, huh? We're definitely not unprepared, I can tell you that. It's definitely not the best idea to do that solo on hard, but, you know, we got the boomstick. We got a shotgun. Oh, it definitely reduces fall damage, I'll tell you that. Yeah, that armor kind of helped me there a little bit. Okay, we got 3 food buffs going. I guess I could crank out another one of these cooked meats. There we go. See, this is why I love using the modules I'm using. If you pair the modules I'm using, like the 10% movement speed, stamina regeneration, weight capacity, this is just because the suit I'm wearing doesn't provide any resistance against heat and cold. But you pair that with the backpack, which gives you more stamina, more movement speed, more stamina regeneration, you can really cover some ground on here. I mean, most of the tames you get on Olympus, I would be able to run faster and further than probably 90% of them. So, especially like without any of the perks being added, yeah, it's the way to go. It's definitely my favorite pairing. It just makes too much sense to me. And you pull out a knife and you run even faster if you have that perk. At least I do. Coming up on the boss fight here. I wonder who it is. Once we get close enough that it starts to populate and render, it'll pop up a name and then like their health bar by the top of the UI. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Who is it? Who is it? I definitely hear him. Can I get me a good rock? Is there like a good rock I can hop up onto? Not really. Okay, he's dead. I just got his little cronies to worry about. Ow. Okay. Oh, that's not the reload button. That's the reload button. Canis the Victor. So, what's nice about doing the boss fights though is you get legendary biomass Obviously, you can spend that in the orbital exchange interface system. If you have the Great Hunt's DLC, the downloadable content includes things like different revolvers, guns, rifles. There's even like a mace they included. One of them is a flamethrower. A bit cheesy if you ask me in my like personal opinion, but I am a fan of like the skins they use. I think they look great. They're kind of fun to play with and just have on hand, to be honest. So I really like those. So yeah, we're going to take all this. We have the orbital exchange interface on us. So what's nice about that is we can just drop all that into a drop pod, send it up into space, and then we have the vestige as well. So let's go ahead and do that now. I'll just drop that into here. Put that right there. Drop us down a pod. Put that back away before I forget. We can probably drop some of this stuff too. I don't think we're going to need most of this stuff on us for a while. Extra. Stack. Drop. Okay. And that pod went there. I'm going to go ahead and gut these guys out because the bones are going to be useful for me for more arrows. I'll probably drop all the meat. We won't be doing any cooking anytime soon. Oh. That was wild. I didn't even see that thing walk up or hear it, to be honest. Let me crank this up a little bit. Is it just me or does this wolf seem bigger somehow compared to like these other ones? He seems like he's got a bigger chest. Grab this guy. Yeah, the decay in the hard mode seems like it's a bit higher too, which I wouldn't have expected personally. There we go, 47 exotics, 10 legendary biomass, and then we're pretty close to where we wanted to insert up into the desert biome. So I'm thinking we can probably drop our pin for here and just shoot straight down that way direction. What was that? That sounded like a dreadwing. That was creepy. I think I've been watching too many spooky movies lately. And not just that, guys, but like when I've been going to sleep lately, I do this psycho thing where I put on like scary animated stories to fall asleep to. It's been like a really fun thing for my girlfriend and I. Anyway, we enjoy listening to those as we fall asleep. It definitely paints your dreams. It's a good way to get and have nightmares. I'm just gonna check this out in case there's exotics in here. I don't see any exotics. Ow. Yeah, I don't see any exotics in here. I don't necessarily know that we need iron and copper at the moment. If anything else, it's just good to know that there's a cave nearish by. But yeah, I want to say... Gosh, I might butcher his name. I want to say it's MJV. Or MLV. Either way. Yeah, channel on YouTube. I've been listening to those to fall asleep. Guilty pleasure of mine. Just keep moving up towards our pin here. Oh, there's some moa already. I wouldn't mind having a moa, actually. Come here. I'm gonna take ya baby. Nice. Hello there. Are you gonna follow me? I'm going this way. Come on. Please don't die. I don't really think I would rather have any other mounts right now, to be honest, so this works out. This is great. Kind of just make our way down. Here we go. And another Trinus. Okay. I do really like this water feature here. It looks great. I also really like that it's like this close to the next biome. I've always thought that the key to a good base is build on a water feature, have accessibility to multiple biomes if possible. So here, you're in the conifer biome, you're on the water feature. You have the kind of northwest entrance to the desert biome, and then you have the southwest entrance to the desert biome, and then you also have the northeast entrance to the Arctic biome, and the east entrance to the Arctic biome as well. So, personal opinion, this is probably one of the better places to build if you don't want to be like running all over Olympus. This is like a great place to set up shop and provide you a lot of longevity in the game. Like it's just really an awesome place to set up. So I'm gonna pull out these watermelon, feed this little critter here, get him to tame up a little bit, and we're gonna head up into the desert biome, maybe get into a boss fight. I don't know if this guy's gonna survive. If he doesn't, we just won't name him yet. How about that? Yeah, we're just gonna head up into this canyon up here. This is kind of the general direction I wanted to head up anyway, so it works out. There's usually bears at like the transitions to different biomes. I've noticed at least the last couple times I've run around, it always seems like there's a bear or two kind of waiting at each entrance and exit into a different biome. I do really want to tame a wolf as well. I think that would be super fun to do. It looks like there's a water feature if we go that way. This is like Arches National Park right here. Moab. Except for the palm trees, of course. Although I will say when I was in Africa, I don't remember seeing that many palm trees. Huh. Yeah, I don't know that I was. And I was also next to the coast too, so it was like really nice. Temperate temperatures. The food is amazing. People are nice. Okay, let's kind of just meander our way through here. I see our Moa's with us still. I don't know why I'm like going slow because I expect trouble, but I want to say that this place is pretty chill. Maybe a cougar or a scorpion along the way, but I don't think so. So far it's just these antelope and zebra. Come here. Basically just follow us the entire time. Give a little warning shot to him. Okay. I think we're officially there. We're officially in the desert biome. The world map does show us where bosses are. There was one here. He seems to have moved. So I would definitely like to go check out that little oasis area. I remember the fishing there being kind of underwhelming, to be honest. If you really want to do some awesome saltwater fishing, you have to hit up this guy here, A13, B13. The one that looks like an upside down. Yeah. That's got some really great fishing. Saltwater, of course. I want to say the quality of the fish, too, that I was pulling out of there was pretty remarkable. So, yeah, the little tiny oasis thing, though, like the fish were so tiny, like the piranha. What else is in there? Just the tiniest fish, man. It didn't really seem to make a whole lot of sense. Let's grab some more bones from this guy. Keep some leather on hand. Oh! Oh boy. Okay, well, I've got cold water on me. And I'm bleeding? Is that from the boss fight? How did I not notice that till right now? Please don't get infected. Okay, cool. Yeah, heat waves provide a bit of a challenge. I don't know that it's going to be a problem for us. I would say it's probably best to just see if we can find a cave to tuck into. I don't recall one being down there. Oh, that's I don't know if you guys can see that sand, but I'm pretty sure that's a sandworm right there. I'm gonna swap over to ballistic arrows just in case it is. I'm 99% sure that that's him. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and see if anyone's home. Knock, knock. I know you heard that. That was like right at your front door, bro. Yeah, let's do this. I'm sorry if you die, buddy. That was nice knowing you. If you survive, I'll name you Buddy. Oh, he got me. He got me. He got me again. I am not doing too good against this guy. I might need to fall back. Yep, I'm gonna try and consume some of this real quick. I should have made me some health concoctions. I'm gonna go for the boomstick. Just rip into him. That's a giant loogie. Okay, so we are not in great shape. Let's go ahead and get some of this in us. We did all of that in the middle of a heat wave. Love that for us. But to the victor go the spoils of war. I don't think we'll need the vestige. Honestly, it's a giant, huge thing that looks really good if you have a place to show it off. I don't. So yeah, I just don't really see the point, to be honest. How are we doing health-wise? We're dying of heat. That tracks. Otherwise, I don't know what else I could take from this guy. I'll take some. How about that? I'll drop. Let's see if I can get rid of maybe some of the bones, some of the arrows. Yeah, we're taking damage from the heat, but that's okay. So that'll help a little bit. That definitely frees up some space. I just honestly don't know what to do with all this stuff. But, I mean, we got it. We beat him. That was the goal. Next goal is to go hide out in that water over there. And Buddy did not survive. I'm sorry, Buddy. It was probably the poison and the heat that got to him. That actually makes me kind of sad. Now I feel bad. I feel like a bad steward. We'll get one more and we'll name him Buddy. How about that? Okay, let's get down to that water. I'm really hoping I can get there before I pass out. There we go. I can smell the water. We're so close. There we go. Nearly there. There we go. That should kind of help to close off a little bit. Oh! Oh! For real? This thing is huge. Look at that guy. We are completely out of storage. Okay. I'm just gonna hide out in this water for a little bit. Probably pull up my fishing rod. So I feel like as long as I stay wet, I think I'll stay cool. I just don't want to go so deep that I get attacked by piranha. I'm still losing quite a bit of health. The storm's about to pass though. I think we'll be okay. That guy just tried to bite me while I was drinking on my Rockstar. Rude. .45 quality. Wonder how big this guy's gonna be though. Tiny little guy. That is adorable. That's actually kind of funny. Okay. Okay, you know what? No. Just no. I'm just trying to cool off like everyone else. Oh, I thought I saw another piranha. Okay, the storm's about to pass. I feel like things are going to get a little bit better. I'm really hoping to just recoup some health back because I'm danger low. Hang out in the shade right here for a bit. So, let's see. I would need quite a bit of salt. I want to say it's salt, bones, yeah, oxide. Okay. Alright, well, that's doable. I bet we could find most of that stuff here. Here's some bones. Oh, wrong arrow. Sorry. That would have been really bad. He was kind of stuck in there, it seemed like. Okay, so now we just need to find some salt. The next destination is going to be up that way direction. I definitely don't want to get into any more trouble if I can avoid it. Yeah, and I think I'm going to head just straight into the Riverlands from here. And if I can find some salt along the way, I'm going to try and grab some of that because, yeah, I think the health concoction would just be a smart thing to make. Because otherwise, like, we're about damn near ready to just build a base on that side. I think it's a cave right there. Looks like a cave to me anyway. Yeah, I think building out here would be kind of a fun challenge, but it's just kind of... it just feels empty. It's not like Styx. I feel like Styx does a better job on their desert biome. I feel like building on this side would be a lot more enjoyable. It just feels like there's more going on, and I feel like this island right here would be really rad. So if another prospector joins us this evening, we might be hopping on to do a stream for this. Either stream or I'll just make a decent video for you guys. I'll edit it out, give you guys like time lapses, so you don't have to sit through like all the mind-numbing ore extraction, cutting down trees, that type of thing. Oh, I'm not falling for it. I won't do it. I'm only barely recovered from my last fight. And you guys killed Buddy. Do I even have room? Don't. I could swap out for... You know what I could do? I could put some of this stuff up in here. Free up some space a little bit. Definitely don't need to carry all of it. There. That'll free up some space, huh? Yeah, let's do that. That's basically it. Drop this guy in here. Can I put that in there? No, it doesn't let me. I could do 2 more things. Let's do... I mean, even that's pretty good. I'll drop the vestige in there. How about that? Sweet. Okay. Let's just go ahead and deliver that station. Oh, did he leave? Did he really just leave? I think he did. Yo, am I like... Am I schizo? I 100,000% thought that he was still like right there. I looked back and for like a fraction of a second, I could still see the mound moving and then it just stopped. He must have heard the footsteps. Yep, he was scared. He left. I would have left too, bruh. He saw what I did to Steve and he didn't want the smoke. I don't blame him. Okay, I am pretty close to being in the Riverlands. No distractions. Just gonna plow on through. And then once we're there, let's go ahead and set up like a... just like a temporary base. We'll sleep through the night, and then we're gonna run around the Riverlands and just find like a dope place to set up shop. It needs to be like very aesthetically pleasing. It needs to feel like it's gonna be a fun kind of live-in cabin. Yeah, if you guys, those of you watching anyway, if you guys like this sort of Sunday stream, let me know if you'd like to see more of this. And you can do that by hitting like on the video. You can subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And since we're on the topic, you guys have done so much subscribing lately that it's kind of baffled me a little bit. When I started off this channel, I literally just thought I'd film me playing the games that I like playing. And it's kind of crazy to see that so many of you have been so supportive. It means a lot to me. So thank you for that. And the support has been, yeah, just tremendous. So thank you guys. It means a lot to me. I'm going to keep heading north from here. Going to set up a little temporary structure. Probably... I want to say we're so close. We could probably just set up shop like right in here. Just hang out for the night. I would say throw some meat on the fire, but we haven't grabbed any. Oh, look at this. This is cool, huh? It's like a little mini Moab. Gosh, I will say this map is really, really fun to play on. You know what? I'm gonna grab some meat right now. Oh, there's an arch up there too. Oh, come on. This is pretty cool, huh? Look at that. Wow. That's pretty rad. I wonder if I could do... Gosh, I wonder if this would be protected from the elements because it's like underneath the rock. I don't know if that's how the game thinks, but that's how I think. We've got some room. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, let's do that. Right after I put everything up in orbit. Love that for me. We've got the bare essentials. Let's just grab some... Okay, so if I just start by crafting... Let's do like 12 of those, just to get us started. Okay, so that's full. Let's go ahead and get these beams out. I was kind of thinking, if I point it to the south and get it up high enough, I feel like this would probably work with the space that we have. I need to line this up carefully though. So let's do like there. And then let's do one here. That doesn't look too bad. And then let's just start with a couple of thatch ladders. Yeah, let's do a couple of wood ladders. I feel like that would be probably good enough just to get us up there. Okay, don't move. Please don't move. Okay. So I'm just in stealth mode and it's like crouch. So kind of like Minecraft, if you do a good job of not moving once you're on the ladder, you can typically just go into stealth mode or crouch, and then you won't fall. So it's kind of a neat little trick I like to exploit. So let's do 4, just to get us started. Because I kind of want to build across this. If I did the right height, which I think I did. Oh, that's going to be so sick. Dude, look at that. Come on. That's cool. I'm a fan. I am a fan. That looks good. Okay. Let's get some walls going. Let's do... We would need 8. And then we're damn near about out of materials. Let's go ahead and head back down. I'll chop up the rest of that tree. Oh, that was nice. How about that? Grab some fiber. I bet that that's probably good. Can't imagine we would need much more than that. And then I loved the idea of the ladders. However, I'm kind of thinking I want to do like a... Yeah, maybe I'll do a staircase going up there. It just... Can I angle that into the wall? Doesn't really seem to want to, does it? I was trying to put it like in the wall, aimed. Let's just do this because it doesn't want to work with this. Let's do like that. There we go. That works, huh? And then we'll do a couple of angled pieces to kind of help give this a little bit of support. And then I want to do kind of like stairs. Well, not kind of like, but like stairs. So this works because it's not touching the ground. So animals wouldn't be able to hop onto it. I might not be able to hop onto it. But I did. So this is like a good, safe way to keep things from getting up to you at night. And then, like, say there's a horde of zombies coming, you just get rid of that, and then you're basically safe unless they destroy your beams. So, but in that case, we just have this little ledge right here, and that keeps us pretty much safe as well. So that's a bit of a hack. And if you really wanted to, you could just drop this right there, and then you basically have all the structural integrity you need. So that works out great. Let's go ahead and put this up. Let's do a single window there. We'll do a wall there, there, and here. And then let's do our doorway. Obvious reasons. And then another single window. And then we'll just knock out 4 of these. Then we'll call it good. You know, you could put a vaulted ceiling here. And I think that would look absolutely incredible. But with where we are in the night, I'm just going to go ahead and slap these together real quick. And then I don't have stone, do I? No, I dropped all of it. So what I'll do is I'll pull out my bed. Drop the bed here. Set my spawn point in case I die. And then I'll run down, grab some stone real quick. You can't grab this, okay. You can grab this though, interesting. It looks like there's more stone, but it won't let me grab all of it. Interesting, okay. It's good enough for me. And then let's just go ahead and put out a campfire ring. And then we'll go ahead and get this in the corner by the window. Like so. Throw some food on there. And we're going to sleep through the night, folks. But we need a door. Sweet. Now we're going to sleep through the night, folks. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to probably wait to get some of this food to cook. And then we'll sleep. Well, what a beautiful morning. Look out these windows. Yeah, this is nice too because it's like a geographical choke point, so things need to kind of come under you to kind of get through this area. So you could probably use this as like a solid hunting tower. I mean, proof of concept. We got something walking up right now. We are in stealth mode. Wonder, what even is it? I just see a health bar there, but I don't see what it is. It seems like it's coming this way. How about out this window? Got the fire on, so we can't go too close, huh? Oh, so they're going that way? It's gotta be small, whatever it is. I guess I could just lob an arrow at it. Is it lower? Oh, I don't know. It seems like it would be like right behind this rock. I don't know. I'm gonna grab whatever did cook. Because we were pretty low on food too, gosh. Okay. See all kinds of stuff running by. Oh, are we really that close to the... We are. It's like right there. You can literally shoot an arrow into the next biome. That's pretty cool. Okay, I really wanted salt so we could craft up some of these health concoctions. I'm going to leave the temporary base there. We set our spawn point, so I do know that if we get into any trouble, we at least have someplace close-ish by that we can respawn at. What is that? Oxide? Okay. Is there a good way to get down? Maybe just through here? Yeah, that works. Okay, cool. So I'm going to head north, and from there, I'm going to kind of try to pick out a spot that works for us. Hello. No, no. What is that? Aluminum? Hello? Oh, we are stuck up here. We need to go back down. I see. Trinus. Hello, little one. Okay, I think, if I remember correctly, this front area, while it is kind of nice, and I don't mind the little island that's right there, gosh, there's like some spots that are like way tucked into the back that are just way too cool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of just walk in this way, like north, and then kind of hang northeast, and just kind of follow up this river here that wraps around through here. And we're just gonna keep going until we see something that speaks to us, and that's where we'll put down our house. That's the plan. Oh, actually, I should probably grab that, because I don't know when I'll see it again. I don't even know if I saw it just now. I thought I just saw some yeast. There it is. And I'm going to take that to use for making medicines. There we go. Then once we get to a good point, I'll call back down. What are you doing way out here? Dude, you're so far from your biome. I don't think I've ever seen a zebra out here in the Riverlands. That's hilarious. He just ran through that Tyrannus, I'll tell you that. Okay. Oh, there's that bear. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. Hello, Mr. Bear. You know, I was waiting for you, actually. I want your bones. Okay. Bones in hand. We have a new buddy. I'm gonna call him Buddy 2. And we're just gonna keep heading kind of in that direction I was talking about. Let's see if Buddy wants a snack. You want a snack, Buddy? There you go. I know you're sleepy. Hopefully we find somewhere to put down pretty soon. If not, it's just going to be kind of meandering around a little bit until I find a good spot. Let's kind of keep us on track here, though. So yeah, we're going to kind of mosey on through these areas here, pop out right by this river, and then we're going to kind of broad stroke it. So like E6, F5, F4, kind of just through this area, and see if we find something that kind of speaks to us. So I'm going to drop a pin probably there, and just kind of see how that goes. I'm kind of excited though. I don't know, this Sunday stream is purely random. Yeah, I just had time, you know, after my workout, bike ride. It was just nice outside. Did as much as I could, and now I'm hiding out from the heat because it's too warm. Then I'll go back out this evening. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, man. It's been fun. I'm curious if you guys are players. If you guys were to build out here, do you pick Riverlands? I feel like so many people stick to just this kind of conifer area where you start out at, where the game recommends you start out at, of course. But I feel like I just get trapped here on the island so much that I want to kind of just mosey on over here, pick out a good spot. So I'm curious, I don't know what it's like for you guys, but I just didn't want to get stuck there this time. I didn't want to fall into that trap. It is a beautiful place to get stuck, though, I will say. You could very happily spend a lot of time there. So I think, for me, what's going to be a bit of a deciding factor is the prevalence of resources. So for that, I'm going to want back my deep ore scanner. I you know, I need it. So it's hard to know without this thing. Put that in there. probably move something from down here. And then, where'd that drop pod end up, huh? Oh, there it is. Here we go. So yeah, a big part is going to be the prevalence of resources. So we have iron. Oh, I saw it for just a small second. It said 71% and then it just disappeared. That was super weird. I don't know. I don't know what happened to it just now. That was weird. Okay. So we have limestone. That's super handy. It's great for like your tier 7 structures. So like your concrete making. Not having to find that would be nice. Salt is a big one. That is like all things food preservation, making medicines, water purification tablets. Aluminum's also nice. Copper, that's pretty close by too. Gold, you know, not a bad spread. Like, as far as like having things close by, where was that copper at? So it's, I mean, it's relatively close by. It's not terribly far. And then had aluminum, gold. Yeah, that's the other one. I mean, not bad. I feel better about that. Oh, and there's reeds right here as well. There's reeds everywhere. It's the Riverlands after all. So I'm just kind of curious to see where this is at. And then once I have an idea of like how far or close it is to some other things, I'll be able to know if this is a good spot or not. It doesn't look bad. Like this isn't a bad spot by any means. I'd probably build right up next to the water. Ooh, fishies. And yeah, I'd probably base a lot of my decision making off of that. Okay, so there is oxide nearby. There's that aluminum again. Okay. We're kind of further from the copper, but we know, generally speaking, what direction it's in. And then gold, of course. Yeah, iron would have been a big one. Would like iron nearby. But, you know, this isn't a bad spread. I mean, as far as resources go, like, this isn't terrible. Let's keep moving, though. I'm going to mark this one as a high. Can I mark this with like a... How do I change that? Is there a way to change that? Add remove marker. Lost equipment down player. Look at player. Exotics radar. I'm just going to mark this here. Right on top of us. And then we're going to kind of keep following through here in this general direction. And I'm just going to kind of keep my eye out on some of these areas. But this is a strong candidate with the prevalence of resources. This is not bad. Does Buddy need a snack? Do you need a snack, Buddy? 17%? That's not bad. Okay, there's that tiny little island. It's kind of funny to build on. Let's do a quick hop and jump. Please be deep enough. Thank goodness. We could probably eat some more too. Let's do this guy first. And then this guy next. Okay, I want to follow the map here as best I can. Kind of come around this way. Yeah, this also looks really good. And we're obviously still pretty close. So there's some platinum, limestone, gold, copper, coal, sulfur. Yeah, so this would be a really good place if you wanted to... Oh, there is salt nearby. There's another salt deposit right up here. Platinum. I thought I saw limestone. We might be just far enough away now. Iron, nothing. Gold is pretty close by still. Copper, close by. Coal, sulfur. So yeah, like really good, solid place if you wanted to, you know, get some decent ammo production going. Little pond going here. Wow. This place is just gorgeous, man. The Riverlands are, I mean, just stunning. They're beautiful. Kind of reminds me of like northern Idaho a little bit. Parts of Montana, of course. Let's see what kind of species we pull out of here. A sunset trout. That's definitely Snake River vibes. Yeah, not bad, man. Buddy, you want to hop in this Ussie real quick? Let's get a little bit lower. Maybe not that low. There we go. Wow. Yeah, this place is pretty. I like the little inlet that's right here. Look at that. Gosh, dude. Let's follow this thing. Where does it go? Just winds down through here. Down through here. Just keeps going. This is so pretty. Little river right here. Got some reeds for days. I think I'm still following it. Yeah, it's right here. And it leads into this kind of bigger body of water. What is that? Oh, it's yeast. I thought it was a fish. I mean, this is just crazy pretty, man. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but this place is kind of wild to me. Riverlands are epic. Kind of like that little pond though, huh? You can really barely see it on the map too. It's like right there. It's kind of hidden. It's its own little oasis. Oh. I shot the tree in front of me. My arrow shattered on impact, of course. You know, I'm kind of surprised that the Tyrannus didn't get the name Tusker. Look at those bad boys. The teeth on this thing. I dropped the bones. My guy's probably pretty encumbered. Let's take what we can, and then we'll just drop whatever else we can to carry with us. Because I think this is home, boys. Yeah, salt's right there. Just downstream. Or I guess upstream, if you will. Gosh, look how pretty this is, though. Alright, where do I put the base, though? So, sun rises in the east, sets in the west. We could probably put up our base right here. We have that as our view, which is a... I mean, it's just beautiful, man. The whole thing is just absolutely gorgeous. This just looks so cool. Alright, so I'm thinking temporary base because I need to kind of figure out how to use the retaining walls and the dirt, because I think this would be a really good opportunity to try and figure out how to level this place out. Because if I could level out kind of this top ridge area, I could really build a pretty solid homestead, get an awesome garden going. Yeah, I just feel like this would give us so much more if it were a tiny bit more flat. So let's go ahead and... Buddy, you have to move. Come here. If that tree falls on you, it's game over, bud. Okay, and we are full. Let's just drop some sticks. We don't need those right now. Let's do... Let's see. 3, 6, 9. Let's do 12. I can't. Still can't. Let's drop the tree sap. There we go. And then while that's gonna craft up, I'm gonna go ahead and grab some more. Can I just keep topping off on wood? And then do I want to build towards the east? I want to build out over this. I do kind of want it out of the way. Can I get on that? Oh, there we go. Yeah, maybe I'll build back this way. So it'll be on stilts, obviously, but that'll work out because we can run our plumbing underneath the base. And then we can figure out... I'm hoping I can figure out how to do the retaining wall. Let's grab more wood. Oh, there's a wolf right here. Hello. I'm gonna tame one of those wolves. I think that's the goal. Okay, let's drop that. And let's see, we need... 3, 6. So that'd be 6 roof ramps. And then I'm gonna call it probably 12 walls. And we're not gonna have enough wood. I'm dropping some stuff for sure. And let's get rid of the stone. 1 stack of leather. That should be enough. Need about double the amount of wood we currently have. It's not bad. I do need more fiber though, I can tell you that. Running a little low in fiber. That helps a little bit. Okay. Let's do... Gosh, we still need more wood, huh? Yeah. No, that should be good. Gosh, Tier 5 thunderstorm. What perfect timing. I love that for me so much. Buddy, we're gonna die. Is there... That's a cave right there. Okay. Oh, actually, that might be one too. Run, buddy. Run. It's a Tier 5 thunderstorm. I'm gonna hide out from the storm, guys. As soon as the storm passes, though, we'll resume the build. We know where we want to build at. We just gotta hide out for a little bit. Oh, I got stuck. You know, technically, I shouldn't be affected by the storm because I'm under the water. Was I misguided in thinking that this was a cave? That 100% looks like a cave in my defense. Okay, that looks like a cave. Let's go try that guy out. The worst part of the storm is about to hit, so we just want to be tucked away for a little while. Haha, it is a cave. I didn't know that was a cave, but I've gotten so good at map reading on this game that I can tell what looks like a cave and what doesn't look like a cave. Alright, we're going to wait for that storm to pass, guys. I know that this is going to be extremely underwhelming. Double Dog 8793 says, I love this game. Oh my gosh, I'm getting attacked. What am I getting attacked by? Cave worm. Sorry, Double Dog. 1 second, homie. Okay, we should be good. I just got shot in the back. Okay. He says, I love this game. FYI, it looks like we are watching it through a fisheye lens. Weird. I think you have a setting off. Huh. That is really weird. What is going on? Let's see if I can clean that up for you real quick. That does look like a bit like a fisheye, doesn't it? Display. Why is it like zoomed in? I feel the view is wild tonight. Aspect ratio. I'm just kind of coming through some of these settings real quick. It still looks a bit fisheye. What if I did... What if it's a setting in here? Scroll display, field of view. Oh. 1 second, guys. Right now I'm asking ChatGPT. Just while I wait for the storm to pass. Oh, okay, so it actually thinks it's my field of view here in settings. So, field of view, let's go back down for you guys to just 100. Map and inventory does look normal. I wonder if that's going to look better for you though. Now that I've shrunk the field of view, it should have like got rid of that like dilation across the sides of the screen. Okay, cool. Thanks, man. No, I'm glad it looks better. Okay, the storm is about to pass entirely. We'll give it a few seconds here. How much room do I have in my inventory? Not much. Okay. Let's do this. Let's drop that. Store that. Store that. Okay. I needed 12, 12, and 6, I think. It's actually 14 walls. Let's do that. Okay. Probably dropped the fishy. Okay, storm's all but gone. Wonder if Buddy survived. Buddy, did you survive all that? Wonder if he can be seen on the map. He might have. He might not have made it. That's alright. Alright, we're gonna head back. I'm a little bit over encumbered. Helps. Okay, let's see if I can make my way down here without absolutely dropping to my death. There we go. Oh, salt. I'm actually gonna grab this real quick, guys. Please don't aggro on me. I'm just chilling. Okay, cool. Buddy did survive. Yay. Okay, we have another tier 5 storm coming, and then it looks like it has tier 4, tier 3 storms. So, putting up this base is going to have some problems, but I bet it'll be alright. Oh, bees. I'm going to come back and grab that. It's not very far from here. Okay. So I'm thinking of putting it here. Let's do... We probably need some beams. I'm gonna toss out maybe like as many as I can craft. I think it's fiber. I think we're low on fiber. There we go. Okay, now we're over encumbered again. Okay, so my thought was to put it here. And we want it to be slightly high. And for me, I think the point of this would just be to kind of level it out a little bit over time. I go as far back as I can and then kind of look that way direction. So we can use this back side of the ridge. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I think we go there. Let's try that. Put some floors up. Go the other way, please. This way direction. There we go. Oh. What? There we go. Perfect. Okay, so that will be... Well, that's one too long. I lied. We want this guy here. 1, 2. Is that in the air or on the ground? I can't really tell. Looks like it's on the ground. I think that should be fine. Just gonna do a basic 3x3. Put our next beam there. There we go. Nice. Okay, I'm pretty happy with how that looks. Let's go ahead and get some walls up. So I think I want to enter in on... Gosh, probably that side, huh? And then we can do like front porch area right there. So that's our view. And then this would be like the kitchen view area as well. So we'll do windows back here. We can do a window there, solid wall. And then I'm thinking that's probably going to be our doorway. And then this will be like kind of the front porch area. We'll do solid wall back here for crafting things. And then I'll do probably doorway there. And then window, wall. And that tree is basically inside of the base. So I'm going to drop this guy. Oh, where did you just go? Did it hit the base? I don't know. Let's just chop this up. There we go. Okay, so if I can, let's do the ramp. Make like a bit of a staircase going up. There we go. Perfect. And then we'll just do roof ramp this way. And that way. Okay, I see some cracking. I should probably knock out a couple more of these beams real quick. Let's do 12. And then I'll get the roof on. Hopefully it doesn't fall. I see cracking. Oh yeah, that one's falling. Okay. Let's do beams first. Kind of reinforce this a little bit, give it some structural integrity. And then let's do angled in. And that should deal with the cracking. Yeah, that's already helped so much. And then kind of the same thing on this side. Sweet. Okay, then we can get our roof back up. Okay, cool. And then we just need 4 of these angled pitches. I'm thinking windows for up here, just because I think the light would be nice. Then if I can flip that. Okay, let's see if I can mess with this a little bit. Does that do too much? Is that like too fisheye? Or does that like still look okay? That looks okay. It's not terrible. Okay. So we got a decent view of the back looking to the south. I kind of love where we're at. Wow. No, this is awesome. And then I want to build a front porch out here. We can kind of hang out, drink some lemonade. Let's do a couple more of those. This guy was the last beam we needed for up here. And then we'll toss out the porch. That looks good. We can even do like a covered porch area. Get a couple beams out. And then get our covered patio. Yeah, that looks good. I could probably even fish from here. Can I reach that with the roof right above me? I wonder if I squat down. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. I love that. This is perfect. I don't know. Let's see what we catch though. I think there's a couple Danio in there. You can kind of see them a little bit. I'm not sure what that white fish is. Is that a Danio as well? About to find out. Amberjack, 39%. We'll catch him and keep him. Nice. First fish off the... Oh, it's too dark. Hang on. Oh, I can't even craft it. Boo. Go downstairs. Let's do that. First fish off the patio. And then we need to haul to basically get this thing to tier 5. The nice thing is I think we might have enough iron ore. Ooh, maybe. I think we do. Yeah, we might have just enough iron ore to get us the masonry bench. I bet it is enough. We just need more fiber. I think I want to put a ramp here as well. That way I can kind of get in and out of this area. That's a bit of a ways down. Does it reach? Oh, it just like barely touches. That's like so perfect. Wow. Couldn't have asked for anything better. Alright, we're gonna grab some fiber here. There we go. Okay. So let's do the crafting bench. And then we could probably get the orbital exchange interface out, pull everything back down. Once we get this thing to tier 5, and we don't have to worry about storms absolutely eviscerating our base. I think this is probably the best place to put it. Should I do a fireplace there? I don't know, the arrangement here feels kind of silly. Okay, let's see if I can get the anvil out. Pop this out. Anvil's in here. Oh, this is saying there's no shelter because we don't have doors. That's so silly to me. But that's the rules. I don't know what... Oh my gosh. No way, dude. Bear right here at the front door. Wow. Okay. I don't know where Buddy went. Is Buddy still alive? Hey, you might be our new buddy. Hang around here for a little bit in case our buddy's gone. I thought I saw him a while back, but maybe not. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of this carcass. We got a base to build. Okay, how about you? Yeah, just come on in. Yeah, come inside. Let me shut that door. I don't know if you're gonna survive. Was that another bear? What was that? Okay. Alright, we're good. We're good. Okay, so for this we need 120. I think we'll have just enough. If I'm not too crazy. Let's see here. Gosh, I want to start like looking at the future, but I really just need to do masonry bench and just get everything I can to be tier 5 storm resistant. Tell me we're going to be short. Oh, I don't think we have enough. Are you kidding me? 3 no's short, man. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna cheat. Because this isn't the one knife life challenge. So yeah, I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Actually, you know what? I need you to stay in here, buddy. Come here, come here, come here. Yeah. Come on, like right here. Can you just like hang out, please? Can't keep losing my MOA. Makes me sad. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop out the orbital exchange interface. I'm going to go ahead and drop down some supplies to us. I believe I have enough stone to craft a new stone furnace, but we won't need it because I'm just going to drop our equipment to ourselves. So let's do all the stuff that we had from before, only this time I'm going to be dropping down resources. And that should be good. Yeah, I think we can find everything else. I'm sure we could have found this stuff too, but with how fast that storm's coming, I'm basically just gonna work through the night on the base, get it to be tier 5 storm resistant, and then we can kind of just relax, enjoy ourselves here. I'm carrying way too much stuff. Let's see, I can drop some of this in here. One of you. Drop a couple of you in there. I could probably eat this. Eat the other one. Drop you in there. You. And then I need you to come back with me. And I'll just leave that guy there with that stuff in it for now. Oh, there's a wolf under the base right now. Sorry, buddy. Okay, I think I need to get rid of the carcasses. Because I think this is what's attracting the wolves and the bears. Okay, that should be better. I think we'll have a little less disruptions outside. Okay, let's go ahead and craft up another torch. It is pretty dark in here. I don't know how it looks for you guys right now, but it feels pretty dark. So let's do... No, we have the furnace. Where did you go? Did I leave it in there? I might have. Let's just drop stuff in here. Let's do bones, some leather. Let's drop the scales for now. We could even toss this in there for the time being. That. I'm gonna grab whatever's left in that drop pod. Bring it back. I thought I brought down the furnace. I guess I didn't. Oh no, it's right here. It's on my toolbar. I totally forgot. Okay, let's go ahead and drop this guy. Pull this out. Drop you as well. There we go. And then in you, I need you to start smelting this stuff down. Onto. So tier 5, I'm guessing it's going to be another thunderstorm. In that case, we're going to need copper or a lightning rod. So I thought I had some smelted down. I think you need 6. Am I crazy? Is it 3? And it's 5. We had just enough. That's awesome. That totally works. I'm going to toss all this stuff in there. Let it smelt, do its thing. I need you to be nails. And then whatever's left, I'll just use it for crafting in and around the base as well. But we should have enough to craft the masonry bench. We just need rope now. And then I can probably smack out some on person. Let's see. I've got the fireplace. Let's put you out. I can put you in the front porch. So this guy I'm thinking I'll put right here. And I'll put my bed next to it. That feels too close to the wall. We still have a wood base. I'd rather not find out. There we go. Okay, so let's do our food in there. Kind of get that going. And then let's see, what else can we pull out? I guess that's really it. We could start pushing some of these resources to where they should belong. You can go in there. Top off the tank. I could probably even craft... If I get some wood, I can craft some small cabinets. Oh, I need exactly 3, so that's perfect. I'm gonna go grab some more wood. Yeah, I'm gonna basically start with the trees that I think would be most likely to hit the base. So I'm gonna drop this guy here. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty out here. I think I picked a really solid place for the base build. Looks so good. I may expand the base a little bit or add like a wing. But for now, I think I'm going to try and make this space just work as is. Am I crazy, or is that a deep ore deposit for copper? Dude, that's awesome. That is so close. We can make up a ton of electronics now too, so that'll be nice. Okay, let's go ahead and toss this in. I should probably like to think that that's safe there for now. Okay, let's go ahead and toss more wood in. And then let's put up these cabinets. I'm thinking I'll start here in this corner. Just kind of work my way out from there. Just right next to each other. Get as flush as possible. And then just stack all my resources here on the wall. There's a masonry bench. We have plenty of stone nearby too, like heaps of it in fact. So what I'll do is I'll get this masonry bench out, start crafting a crap ton of iron nails, and then we'll basically get ourselves as shored up as possible for this storm that's about to blow through. So let's put you there. We have exactly 7 nails on hand and 30 in here. Let's just start cranking out nails. Get you in there. You. We're gonna need the leather. Let's see, what else do we need? Stone, wood, leather, nails. Yeah. Okay. So we're good on wood. Actually, let me steal that back. Let me get a ladder going. I'm gonna drop the lightning rod onto the top of the base. I bet if I put the ladder right here in this corner. Can I get up there? Oh, perfect. Okay, sweet. Oh, I just fell off. Let's try that again. Okay. So I'm gonna put the lightning rod like right here. Sweet. Gosh, this is gonna be a adorable little outdoor kind of homestead cabin space area right here. I love this so much. And I love that I can actually cast the rod from here. That makes me happy. Alright, so we're gonna need heaps of stone. Let's just follow the kind of the basic map that we made so far. Oh, we need tons of leather. Like, way more than I have on hand. Okay, hunting party. Start with you. So I'm gonna take everything but the meats. So I think we're good for right now. There might be some left over here from the bodies. Nope, there's none. Don't roll down, don't roll down. Oh. Okay. Just gonna pick you up. Put you down right here. Okay, I'm gonna skin this guy out. And then I'm just gonna toss whatever I have on hand into that masonry bench and just get this crafting party going. We don't, I imagine, have a lot of time. Okay, so stone is gonna be the next big item that we're gonna need. So I'm gonna haul in a bunch of stone. I just need that like basic structure. The patio is okay being wood for now. I just don't want any of my items to get damaged or lost from the storm. Wow. I love when that happens. That perk is worth it. Okay, let's toss all the stone in. Grab whatever the delta is, and then we'll toss that in as well. Okay, so we made 5 of those. We needed 12. We're out of nails. We have nails. Perfect. Okay. We have 8 of those. Sweet. Looks like we're doing pretty good. We have 4 pitches. Oh, we ran out of something. What was it? Oh, it might have been leather. That's light work. Too easy. Let's grab this guy right here. Let me get rid of this fiber here. Probably use some of it too anyway. Okay, you, sir, are coming back with me. Actually, I'm gonna bring you... Actually, no. I'm gonna bring you back. I love that I can like walk out of the cabin, just go around the side of the pond, hunt deer, and then just run back to the cabin. I mean, does it get better than that? I don't know. I could probably split half of what I have, get the rest of that going. So I wanted him back because I want the meat from this guy to go on the fire as well. So let me go ahead and toss that in. I think I just cracked the ground right here. Maybe not. I thought I did. I guess we're good. Okay. Let's throw my tank back on. I think we're good on nails for the moment, but let me just toss that in there just in case. And then let me just drop these onto me. Let's do 4. So yeah, it had to have been leather. Okay, so once this is done, we'll have everything we need. We could probably even do the porch area. We might have enough. Wouldn't that be 6? Because it's 3 and 3. And then we could do stone beams if we have enough. Probably, yeah, I'm guessing leather. It's either leather. Oh, it actually could be nails. Okay. Let's see here. Let's just do like 2. We just need enough beams to fortify the corners. For what it's worth, the wood beams seem to be plenty strong all the time. So I'm gonna put these stone beams in the corners basically. Okay. And then that's doing the porch, and while that's finishing up the porch, I'll just go ahead and knock all this out. So there's the lower level. Let's do like that. Okay, sweet. Yeah, so the base is now tier 5 ready. Oh, I'm missing 3 pieces. So I need to make another 3 pieces on here. That's manageable enough. Oh, I'm running out of leather. Yeah, I can go get that though. That's not too bad. And then once this is done, I'm going to clean up the base a little bit, guys. It's getting kind of crowded and messy in there. What do we got here? It's moving pretty quick, whatever it is. Oh. Sorry, buddy. I did take out his mom. I guess technically that would be his dad, but... Actually, I'm going to grab that too. Yeah, again, still pretty close to the base. Love that. Okay, we got a lightning rod. We got the majority of the structures actually already good to go. Let's see. I needed 1 more floor piece, right? Oh, no. I think we needed 3 more. Let's do... I've got the ramps pieces, so we could throw those on real quick. And then, yeah, I needed 3 pieces in here. And I should have the nails done by now. Perfect. Let's just get that started. I'll finish up the top piece here in just a second. So these 2 pieces, I'll finish those in just a moment. There we go. Okay, so I wanted to do the beams, these beams. And I have how many of those left? 2? So I'll just do this corner here. And this corner here. Sweet. So, I mean, obviously, with what we have left, we could just build out the rest in beams. And then all the stone, we can either use that to expand the base or find a way to creatively use it in crafting. But that stone that we knocked out behind the base gave us all of this. So we were sitting really, really well. I'm going to go ahead and pick up some pieces off the floor here, kind of clean this place up a little bit. But all the wood that we used to build our wood base set, we'll basically get it back in wood resources. So we'll recycle all of that, obviously, put it to good use. We can start destroying all this stuff, actually. And then let's start offloading some inventory. And then let's just add stacks. Okay. Feeling pretty good about that. And then all our weird stuff I'll just put in here. So this is like tools, useful, handy stuff. I'll put that on the porch now that it's fortified. We won't be too worried about losing it anytime soon. Okay, so all the weird stuff is going in here. I guess crafting things too. That would be fine. And then I'm going to reorganize inventory real quick. Make it look nice and neat in here. A little bit less of an eyesore. Destroy some of this wood structure stuff. That looks pretty good to me. Hey guys, I mean, that's pretty damn good. I feel really happy with how that turned out. I don't have enough. Oh, I do. Sweet. I was about to say, I don't have enough to make a sleeping bed. But now that I have the bedroll out, let's go ahead and... I don't know. Where would you... Gosh, the layout's kind of weird, isn't it? I guess cozy on up by the fire. And then we'll reset our spawn point to here. So if we die, this is where we respawn. So yeah, let's go ahead and hit the sack. Sleep for a few hours. There we go. Nice. Yeah, I'm feeling, wow. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I guess if I could go back, I probably would have made a 3x6 instead of 3x3. Kind of stretch this out a little bit. There isn't like a ton of room to come this way though. I suppose... Let's do a mock-up real quick. If I did 3 more 4 pieces, how far this way would I actually be? I'm genuinely curious. Because I think I have the room to go this way. Okay, so this storm downgraded. Tier 4 flash storm. So yeah, I'm glad I had the lightning rod up. That's gonna get some reps in for sure. Yeah, pretty happy about that. So yeah, now that I'm looking at it, I don't think it actually makes a lot of sense to come out. Whoa. Wow. Yeah, that was... We're gonna hide inside, where it's safe and cozy. I got some food on the grill. That was... Okay. This guy's growing up pretty good though. Let's feed him a little bit. Let's see, we could probably... I think he'll eat this well enough. Yeah, there we go. Can I make him a ranching station? 15 nails, 10 rope. I bet we have that. Okay, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about that. Oh my gosh. Dude, I am so glad that we have that lightning rod and a tier 5 storm base, because wow. Just pounding us with lightning right now. Okay, there's a ranching station. Wow. This lightning is something else. Started a fire too. That's crazy. Man, okay. Let's just mock this up. I just want to see how far out can we comfortably go. Oh, we could expand the base this way. That actually totally works. Like, it'd be kind of finicky on this side, but it's still... we could still do it. So... I think I'm gonna do that once the storm passes. I'll have to do some math. So... 369... more walls, right? Nails. It's always the nails, isn't it? Maybe not quite max. I don't think I want to max it out. Okay. So I'm thinking fishing bench would look fantastic right here. Complement this space really, really well. Let's see. Ranching station, we could probably just, temporarily speaking, put it here if it fits. You know, we're about to expand, so maybe I just put it out real quick, make a bed, put it away for a little while. We just need fiber. There's heaps of it over here. Little deer. I love that they're coming up this close to the cabin. The bears, not as much, but I mean, I'll take it. Okay, that should be enough, right? Let's throw this together real quick. Give our buddy a bed. Our buddy, I guess that's buddy number 3. Debatably number 4. I've lost count. We lost a lot of buddies along the way. Just temporarily, I'll put that there for you. Go ahead and sleep, little guy. How long is it going to take for you to... oh, okay, so that's pretty quick. Let's feed him. I would water him, but there's no point. Okay. So, at least in my head, my thought process is I can expand the porch out this way as well. So we're going to push everything to the west. And my thought is, if I come out 3 spaces, it still gives us enough room inside the base, but also provides, you know, a place to put beams up so we're not sticking out over the ledge here. So that would all still work in the confines of the room that we picked. It's not terrible. I think it'll look good enough. Okay. Let's pull the nails out. Get that in there. And then let's toss the leather and nails. Okay, so I think we said 6. We're gonna do 6 of these. Wouldn't it be 9? We'd be basically building this again, so it would actually be 12. So if we need 12, let's go ahead and build 9 more. 14. It's not going to quite be 14. I'll start with just 9 and see how that carries us. And then we're at least going to need 6 more of these. I know that much. And we're probably out of leather again. Let me do a quick little hunting trip. Pull back everything we need for the last bit of this base. And then we're really going to be big chilling. Just absolute villain chilling. What are you? Wolf. I think I'll drop the meat. I don't think we need any more of it. Oh, I almost stabbed him. Jeez. You're still set to follow, aren't you? Gosh, you scared me so bad. Not gonna lie. I'm glad I stepped back at the right moment. Could have been game over for our buddy. Oh, no way. Ah. That pronghorn would be perfect. Can I bet that's all the leather we'll need for the time being? We could probably safely do one more. I think I'm gonna do that. I saw something running. Okay. Got this guy out. Okay, let's go back, buddy. Let's head back to the base here. Oh, I thought that was a bear. Oh my gosh, that scared me so bad. Oh. Ow. I guess I'm gutting you out too. Okay. I think it's gonna look good. Oh. We have two buddies? What is going on? 46%, 79%. This is kind of awkward, buddy. Don't look. Okay. You gonna hop on and play? I'm streaming right now. Okay. 81%? Not bad. Okay. Let's see here. I'll destroy this stuff because we're not going to need it. Destroy. And then I'm going to toss together... We needed the ramp pieces, so we do need 6 of those. I know that much. We're getting danger close on nails. But he's like right in my face. He loves to be there. And then we're probably just going to recycle the angled wall pieces that we have. And that tier 5 storm is about to hit any moment now. So, good timing. Let's go ahead and piece this all together. So let's rip that. Pick that ladder up. I've got the beams in hand. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. And then we'll do beam right here. Keep the structural integrity going. And then I might do our doorway here, because that makes a lot of sense. We'll do ramp here. Yeah, no, that looks good. Okay. So let me grab that for now. Because we're going to be needing to use it, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you need a beam. I guess I could have put that in the corner, but I think that still works. I guess if we were smart, we would just... Let's see what happens. Oh, no, that still reaches. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're good. Let's go ahead and do... Let's do walls. Is that another bear? Or is that the buffalo? I honestly can't tell. I just see booty. That's a bear. That's a bear. That's 100% a bear. Oh, come on. Okay. Wow. I just took a big chunk of seat with my butt. That was danger close. Okay. Let's throw that back on. Pull that back off. Let's do our walls. So I'm thinking we might even be able to do double window right here, to be honest. And then we could do single window here, double window here. Is that too excessive? I don't know. I think it looks good. Let's do double window here. And then we could probably do another double window there to match that guy. Okay. I like it. I like it. And then we need these 3 pieces up. Make sure there's no cracking. I don't see any cracking. So we should be good. And then let's rip down both of you. 1, 2, wall. Let's do wall. Gosh, that looks goofy, doesn't it? Huh. I'll know more in just a second. I'm not married to it, but we'll see how it looks in just a moment. How's that gonna open? Is that weird? Oh, I should probably put it the other way, shouldn't I? I want it to open the other direction. That way. There we go. That looks a lot better. I'm happy with that. Okay, so what else was left in here? Let's grab whatever's left. Do our final piece here. Our staircase here. Okay, that's really gonna bother me. I think this should be the double window. But we got a beam literally right there. I guess we're just doing single windows on this back wall. I don't mind the double window here, but that just, I don't know why, that looks so weird to me. I'm just gonna do single. Okay. We're gonna call that the wall of windows, as it were, because that is a lot of windows. Jeez, okay. I do think this would make a lot more sense as our double windows. Let's go ahead and double window here. Yeah. See, that makes sense to me. That looks good. I guess we could do double window, double window, double window. But again, there's a beam right there down the center. And we needed that for structural integrity, so I don't know if I want to mess with that. Do double windows here. Double windows here. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. That's not too bad. That looks pretty good. God, that view is incredible though, isn't it? Look at that. Lovely. Okay. Well, folks, I think this is where I will conclude our 2-hour and 45-minute stream. If you made it this far, I appreciate the hell out of you. Thank you for watching this, especially live. So shout out to Devil Dog for hopping in the comments. I appreciate you. And I also appreciate you calling out the fisheye lens. Thank you. I was able to fix that. Hopefully it looks better for you guys. Guys, until next time, I will see ya then. Take care. And yeah, thanks again for checking me out. Thank you for subscribing and watching. If you guys like this sort of content, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys. Peace out. Bye.